the V cut.
Not really.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like severe abs. I was like, whoa. But she pushed so hard, I was like, ooh.
Hey, so it's sonogram time.
Lens in her eye, this little round
Wow.
part there. But she's looking around, see it?
That's so
See it?
Yeah.
so crazy.
Alright, so we wanted to cooperate and we got a little profile photo. So she's in the 49th percentile, right? And 50 is...
no, 40 something.
I think it was 44, 44 for weight. And the middle...
So it's good. 50 is like
the 50 is the average. So she's right there. But she's got a cute, she has long, we're calling it.
We found out that girls usually hide their face, and I was like, oh, so it starts early. It starts in the limb. They don't like to have their picture taken.
And then they find Instagram and everything changes.
It's because it's got filters.
Well, she's long and she's got a cute little nose. That's for sure, though. See what I mean? Cute little nose. I think the craziest thing was the eyes. You could see the eyes moving. That was the craziest one. Her eyelids.
Her eyelids, her actual eye.
The lens.
The lens of her eye. You can see her like looking around, which is really cool.
That was, and then her foot's over her mouth.
So her feet are like up like this, because I don't know, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was like wondering, because sometimes like her head's here. So I was wondering if she was like, if it's her feet jabbing me or if it's her arms. Because it's over here that the jabs are happening right now.
She could be just headbutting you.
No, it's jabs.
Of course, the 2 days that I'm home, it decides to rain like violently.
The calm before
This is the calm before the storm, exactly. So we got to get some of these guys a little bit tired. I think you guys have seen this. This is my dad's old t-shirt from when I think he was my age, and it now fits a pregnant Allie.
Thanks.
I don't know. It's just
There's a bunch of t-shirts that you let
1981.
Oh, don't pee me down!
Oh my God, Diesel just peed all over everybody. Now you're gonna pee yourself. All right, well Zoe's getting a bath now.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
Poor Zoe. I guess that's one thing I don't have to really. I guess females. Hey Al, can females just projectile pee when you're changing them like a boy? I didn't think so. So that's one thing I don't have to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's one thing I don't have to prepare myself, except, geez, just pick a spot, dude. Got the fire hose over there, just spraying everything.
There's like medium wasabi.
You got the hot wasabi?
I got the hot one. The hot seaweed snacks.
Speaking of wasabi, I've been watching the videos for a long time. Do you guys remember the annoying orange? Probably the first breakout thing on the internet. I was
The lemon, right?
I was the lemon that said wasabi.
How'd you say it?
Wasabi. That's exactly how I had to say it. It was my face. I'll see if I can find a clip of that. So I got to come home for Mother's Day, but I also was able to come home because it was doubled up, and I knew we had another sonogram. I was gonna miss it, and I was pretty bummed that I was gonna miss it. So it actually worked out. Everything worked out perfectly. And I was kind of sitting down with Allie, and we were looking at the sonograms. Insane to see the progression over the past 8 months, 7.5 months, and it's insane. You're right. It's just super hot. You're burning right there?
Right.
Marley probably wants it now. You will poop yourself, Marley.
That should be a t-shirt, Marley, and then fire.
But what we did is we brought out all these sonograms, and we wanted this to kind of show you guys.
We learned something too today.
What did we learn?
So we learned
Obviously, I didn't learn anything because I can't
that a lot
remember.
of girls.
Oh yeah, she hides your face. And then the average heartbeat is anywhere from 109 to 160.
I think it's like 110 to 160.
There we go. And our baby's right there in the middle, so she's perfect.
We're 160 to...
Humans are 90 to 150, I think. That's what I think adults are. Something along those lines.
She's good. She had a great sonogram today. A lot of people ask why we're having so many sonograms, and she had that little thing that's on her heart, so they're keeping an eye on it. And the more that we're learning about it is it's something that should dissipate on its own, and it's not life-threatening or anything like that. But
And even if it doesn't,
yeah,
regular people have it.
Yeah,
you could have one right
exactly. But that's kind of why we're having
might have one.
so many sonograms, which is cool too because we get to see a lot. But we were looking at like when we first, like our first sonogram, like when she was little Casper, this little bean.
now. Never mind the broken remote that I think Marley broke.
So like she was this little bean, you know, even looking up here. She was this tiny little thing, this tiny little bean that was in my body, you know, that was like, not microscopic, but she was little. She was like a jelly bean. Yeah, she was so tiny.
Yes, Marley, a gummy bear.
And to see her now, like progress through these pictures to like where she's at now. It was very hard for them to get a profile picture of her today, but they got as much as they could. And the lady was like, "I'm so sorry." She's like, she covers her face. That's what most girls do.
What's the show right here?
You can kind of see her little nose.
All right, guys. Whose nose and whose lips and whose chin does this little girl have already?
Well, that you can't see her chin yet.
Well, okay.
Or you
whose
can't
nose?
see her chin. They said that that's like a hard little because she was all twisted. But I think she definitely has my nose, and I think she has Charles' lips. Feet, hands, and arms. Confirmation she's a girl. So this is actually a really good kind of earlier profile pic of her. This is, I think, what we got when she was...
I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
I think this is a real old one. This is like when she was really tiny.
To be honest, I think it's this one right here.
Yeah.
So it was whenever I got this done. I think that's pretty much what it is.
And then we got ones of her. Let's see. This one was her foot. So you've got, you can see her knee and her hand. That's her little hand right there. And her little knee because she was curling up, covering her face.
Of course, as she always does.
And then her little foot. Because those are the sonograms we get recently, guys.
This is how we measured out her Converse.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
She's so darn stubborn and doesn't want to show her...
Like her mother.
Well, doesn't want to show... That's more like you. Doesn't want to show her little pretty face. They said, you know, sometimes there's people that go and they have sonograms.
Oh, they don't even know the sex.
They don't even know the sex because the babies will have their legs constantly crossed. Or they'll, like their face is constantly covered. And Charles actually asked a question today and was like, is that bad? Like that she always has her face covered? And she's like, no. She's like, they're just comfortable. She's like, your baby today had her feet up, her legs folded up against her face. And then, you know, her hands, like one hand was here. And I think
but we saw her eyes.
We did see her eyes. She had one eye that was like, it was cool. It's
crazy that you could see her just going like this. That's insane. Now the thing is, does she have your eyes?
It still baffles me, one, like that, what a woman's body can do. Like, that a woman's body could build and create a human. Like, that's so crazy to me.
I mean, obvious that she was the size of my
fingernail.
I can't get the focus. That's how small it is.
Like, from here up.
There it goes.
How much she grows. I think that's the biggest thing.
Right there. She's going on a world tour.
Yeah, but it's, like, crazy to think about how she, like, how much she's changed just in the past couple of months, or a couple of weeks, not even months, but it's amazing. Just think about this. It takes 9 months to grow a human.
And that's actually not long. It doesn't feel like long at all.
No, like you would think that this would be like some crazy science experiment that takes years, you know, to create a human, but...
I don't know if you guys went, I actually went down the dark hole. This is completely off the topic of babies, but I went down the dark rabbit hole on YouTube and I saw this guy who took an egg of an embryo of a chicken.
Didn't he mix it with something?
And a sperm.
And didn't it grow?
It grew.
It survived, right?
It survived and grew. You made a chicken monster, essentially. Don't know if it's real, but that just...
I remember seeing that a long time
yeah,
ago.
it was in China. Google it, and you tell me. Come back here and tell me if you guys think that's real or not.
It's a crazy kind of...
I hope... I feel like that's illegal. Off the topic, on the tangent on that one. Between yesterday and today, the nursery going...
It's continuing.
Continuing, because we're
like
very
getting closer
close.
and closer, I think, to the due date. Like it's just kind of we're thinking about like all pastimes, like pastimes, like finding out. You know,
And it
like
feels like
rewinding,
yesterday.
The moment that we found out, I wish we recorded it, but we were so emotional and just so caught up in it. But like our first
Allie lost her mind.
sonogram.
What I mean is like, it was not exactly a Kodak moment.
Yeah, well, I was saying some words in there because I was so scared. I remember that day like it was yesterday, and it just seems like I can't believe I'm already. I have a couple weeks, like not even like a month. I have like a month and a half left, a little bit.
I think it
more
was
than maybe.
November 10th was the day we found out. It was November. I will never forget that day. November 10th was the day we found out.
It's just so interesting to like from that point till now, like just how much she's grown and like what we've gone through and like the experiences that I've had personally, the experiences he's had, and he's been able to visually see, and it's just really cool. And I'm just.
And then especially when she starts kicking and doing her little thing, her little dance. Every time Marley barks or Diesel barks, she kind of does a little thing too. So, thank you, Marley, preparing her for when you're. Did you just wink at me? Just getting her ready for the loudness that is going to be this household.
I'm just excited to meet her, and it's like it's exciting. I mean, it's terrifying. I'm scared. Like I'd be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't a little bit scared about childbirth. Like it's so much more exciting to know that she's going to be here sooner than we know it, and which is
We're just hoping that she's not the size of me. I was 9 pounds.
No, she's good. She's like in the 43rd percentile for length and weight. So she's doing really good. She's
like
over
right
4
down-
pounds, which is like pretty cool.
Right
Like,
down the center.
I don't know. It's really exciting. I know these next couple of weeks are gonna fly by, and
Yeah. So honestly,
soon
like,
she's gonna be a baby with little headphones watching you on stage. You know?
exactly. And then I have. This isn't my phone. I was going to show you. We've been taking a photo. Like every other day of the pregnancy, so Allie's
We
getting.
missed like a week or two. Like we started when I was 17 weeks, and then as we got when he's been gone, we missed a couple days. But don't worry, I'm gonna try and take one like daily for a while. This like past couple of days have been the most dramatic change.
Yeah, literally, like I said, when I know Marley.
I know we heard.
I know.
We're trying to fill our time by like getting the nursery done and like doing all these things, keeping ourselves preoccupied. But like we get it. We're so excited that we get it done so quickly that we're just like, oh my god, I can't wait. I don't know. It fills the void.
I keep seeing these things. I keep holding them up, and I'm like, wow, it's like insane. Because like Allie, we showed you guys. So when she was just this little thing, yes, I know, Marley. I'm gonna see if I can shave part of my head out.
Stop! I said I'm gonna do it. Come on, Zoe.
I just want to see if I can try. My skills. So now I have to start packing because I have to leave for a couple more days. Before I go, why do pirates not know about the alphabet?
I don't know.
Because they always get stuck at sea.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
All right, guys. Well, I will see you tomorrow and wherever the heck I'm going to be. I don't even know. Have a good night. Bye, guys.